Right. So thanks for joining. I'm going to share my screen because I've got a slide deck to go through, and this way I won't miss anything. And see if my technical expertise is going to work. Share screen. Okay. So the next half hour, 30, 40 minutes or so, I'm going to be talking about how to make money on the internet. Even if you have no idea where to start or what product or service to sell, they're two of the big showstoppers. The question that people ask, and it kind of stops people from getting started because it's a minefield and there's so much information out there. Where do you start? Who do I follow? Who do I trust? And then I don't have any products or services to sell anyway, so how's this going to work for me? So we're going to cover those topics and a lot more. I'm going to share with you the 3 best ways I know to succeed online. These aren't mindset hacks. These are the best technical ways to succeed online. Best ways to, because obviously to succeed, you need to have more money coming in than going out. Simple as that, like any business. So these are the best ways to succeed in the online world. And also at the end, I'm going to share with you 3 bonuses just for this webinar, which hopefully you'll be hanging around until then. And we'll go through those as well. As I said, lots to cover. So let's keep moving on. So who's this for? I have my perspective because I know why I started this journey, which I'll go into later on very briefly. But this really covers a lot of people, especially over the last year. A lot of people are now interested in making money on the internet because people can see it as a real option. Now, I can relate to the first one. I feel trapped in a 9-to-5 job with no way out. That's the way it feels because you're in a job, you learn, you have this skill set, and you don't really want to leave all that behind and start something completely new and completely fresh. And that can be a real showstopper for you. But as I found out, and as I did, I learned these skills to start with the first few years in the evenings and weekends. So it's on the side. So I still had my 9-to-5 job while I was working on my escape plan, if you like. So if people are trapped in their job, this is a great alternative. Maybe you feel that you have something really good to offer the world. You feel like you're being stifled, you're stuck in a rut, and you just want to get out there and offer your services or your expertise, or just help people in general. Maybe it's just your immediate family, but you've got more to offer. And the internet is a great way to do that because obviously there's a massive audience, right? We've got 4.5 billion people online, and a huge percentage of those speak English. So that would be another reason. Another reason might be you have an existing business that needs to go online. A lot of businesses, a lot of them have kind of transformed a bit into the online world over the last few years, especially the big corporations. But a lot of the mom and pop businesses, they're still struggling to find, to get their message out on the internet. Maybe it's a shop selling products. Maybe it's a coach or somebody who wants to help people through their coaching. A lot of people haven't quite yet worked out how to get out to an audience in the online world, and this is where we're going to cover this as well. So maybe you've got an existing business already that you need to get moving online to expand your audience. This is one that affects me particularly. Maybe you've got kids or grandkids that need a future career. I've got 2 kids who are 10 and 12, and the school system I don't think is going to get them ready for leaving school at 16, 18, 21, whatever, with the right skill set. And so the skills I'm learning, I'm teaching to my kids, so I think it's the way forward. So maybe that's the reason for you as well. Another reason might be you want to work for yourself and then have control of your income. That again affected me. Just coming up to 12 months ago, I was laid off. no warning, just restructuring, bye-bye. And suddenly your income's gone. Now, I then had the choice of, do I go for another corporate career doing the same stuff, same politics, same issues I was dealing with, or do I just want to take control of my income and do it myself? And that's where I'm coming from now. Since then, I've been working from home for myself. Maybe you just want to have a side hustle to supplement your income. Maybe you're happy in your job, but you just want to increase your income a little bit. Just learn some extra skills so you can earn a bit of extra income. So these are just some of the ideas. You know, there are plenty of other reasons why you might want to learn these skills. And this is not for you if you want immediate results, then it's not for you, because unless you've already got a good background in marketing and the online world, to learn these skills is going to take a fair amount of work and time. There's no such thing as a get rich quick. A lot of people on the internet will give you some great marketing and say, you know, you can achieve all this and just follow our system and all this money will be rolling in. That doesn't work. If you want to succeed in this, it's getting more and more competitive, but at the same time, the audience is expanding as well. So there's plenty of room for everyone, but expecting immediate results is not realistic. If you want to replace your income in 2 months, probably not going to happen. If you said 6 months, that's possible. You could do that. People have done that, but more realistically, it might take you a year or even longer. So don't come into this expecting immediate results, because there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of people you're competing with who've been doing this for a long time. Just get this window out of the way. Where's my mouse gone? Oops. Okay. Not for you if you're not willing to take full responsibility for your success. Now, I come from a employee background. Yes, I had responsibilities, but it's quite different when you become an entrepreneur, because you now have to be responsible for everything. You're not given a system to follow, and if you've got any problems, you can go and see your manager or see this department or that department. It's all on you. So you've got to be prepared to take on the full responsibility for your success by taking ownership of everything you do, everything you create, and your results will reflect that. It's not for you if you expect a magic system. Now, I just say click and collect, as in people expect this magic software. You just purchase it for a sum, and then you just bit of setting up and click a few buttons, and suddenly the money starts coming in. That's not going to happen at all. We're talking about setting up an online business. And as I said, it'll take time to learn the skills. Also, you need to find out what's right for you. What's going to serve you? What do you have to serve others? As entrepreneurs, we're here to fix other people's problems, give them solutions. So we need to find out what solutions we can fix for other people and how we're going to go about that. So it's not a magic system, it's an education. I'm an affiliate for SFM, now called Mentors, and it's an education platform. It teaches you the skills you need to learn. There's no one way to do it. There's an infinite number of ways to do it. So you need to find out what's right for you. And it's not for you if you do not want to make the world a better place. If you just want to make yourself rich, then this isn't the right place. Go and work in the financial markets or something. Obviously, we all want to be rewarded for our efforts. We want to make money. We need to support our family. But we want to make the world a better place in doing that. We're not going to take advantage of people. We're going to serve people the best way that we can. And in doing so, we are helping ourselves. We're helping the people we're serving. So we want to make the world a better place. I'm sure we can all relate to that after what's been going on in the last few years. It's not for you if you're not prepared to share and help others. That's one of the things that we preach a lot. Was it do share teach? So, or learn share teach. So all the time you're learning things, you want to be sharing with other people and helping them. And this is something that is particularly important for the mentors that I represent as an affiliate, because we all work together, we're all helping each other. It's quite amazing the support you get. We're not in competition with each other in any way, because we all realize we have different skills to share with other people, different solutions we're fixing for other people, all working on our own businesses, and we're all there to help and support each other. So that's one of the really important things that you will see inside the Mentors platform, Mentors community, I should say. And also, it's not for you if you're not prepared to commit 100%. It's like any new business. But a lot of people come into this thinking, like I said at the beginning, right, immediate results. They're expecting something that's not realistic. Or people come in and treat it a bit like a hobby. Yeah, I'll do a little bit here and there and make a bit of money. Yeah, that should be okay. It's not going to work, because you're not going to succeed. If you're not prepared to go in 100% and get through all those hurdles you're inevitably going to come up against, then you're going to give up before you succeed. So you've got to come in prepared to give 100%. Moving on. Quick drink. When's the best time to start? There's a good one. Starting online would have been about 20 years ago, I guess. In hindsight, of course. But the best time is now, because if you haven't started already, then now's the perfect time. The online world is expanding at a rapid rate. People are using the internet more, and the longer you leave it, then the more you're playing catch up. So now's a great time to get started. And this is something that's on a lot of people's minds: is how's the pandemic, how's that actually affected the online world? And there have been some major changes since the pandemic started. So people are working from home. A lot more people are working from home because they've been forced to, right? And they're realizing suddenly that, hang on, this is pretty good. I like not having to commute to work. I like working from home, my family, spouse, whatever, in the same house. It's just much more convenient and more enjoyable. So people have been forced into working from home, and people are now realizing that it's a great option for them. And in the same way, people are shopping from home a lot more. Amazon sales over the last year have gone up, I think it's 35%. So a lot of people are using online platforms more just to do their shopping, because either they don't want to go out or they can't go out. And they'll go online, click on Amazon.com, and then they buy their stuff on there, or they might even go and buy their groceries online. But people are using the internet a lot more for buying stuff, so that gives us more opportunity as we are online marketers. So feeling more insecure about their income. As I said, a year ago I lost my income from my corporate career, and although it was a real shock for me, it was a weight off my shoulders at the same time. I've never been happier when I found out. This is a bit odd, but I was scared and I was happy at the same time. And a lot of people are seeing this happen to others, maybe even to themselves, maybe even to yourself, and they've lost their job, or they're scared of losing their job. And suddenly this job they've had that you think will be there forever, suddenly you realize, well, hang on, my company might just downsize and I'm gone, or restructure, or maybe the business just won't survive. They'll be out of a job. So people are a lot more scared about their income nowadays because they suddenly realise how fragile their income is, relying on one boss or one company. Since the pandemic, people are experiencing a more uncertain and changing world. So all this upheaval that's been going on, again, it's mostly to do with the money coming in, but people are more uncertain, more fearful about what's going on and what could happen to them. And with this, so people are worried about losing their jobs and they start to look for alternatives. And this education platform that I work as an affiliate for, it gives people options. It gives them that security that they can learn these skills and have it as an alternative source of income, which is what happened to me, because I started this 4 years ago. And I shall go into that later on, but that gave me the 3 years up until I got made redundant a year ago to learn these skills. And then when I lost my job, I then had something to go for, something else to shift across to. So I was very lucky in that respect. And people need that. And the final thing I want to say is that we're living in a digital economy now. It's been going for the last 20 plus years, but it's really ramped up recently. And people are online a lot more. And I'll just give you some more figures. I said 4.5 billion people are online at the moment around the world. But the actual number of people who actually make money from the internet is a tiny, tiny amount. It's a fraction of a percent. So the opportunities are there, but you need to have the right skills to embrace that. Okay. Now, if you're thinking about going online and learning these skills, you've probably got a few reservations. And I had some reservations, and I speak to a lot of people. So I hear a lot of questions, and can I do this? All these kind of questions. So I'll just go through the major ones now. First thing is, I don't have time right now. And that depends. If you've already maybe lost your job, in an unfortunate position where you lost your job, maybe you've got loads of time on your hands. But for a lot of people, they have extra work to do. So they have their job, they have all this chaos going on in their lives, and life's busy enough. And the last thing you really want to do is spend your evenings and weekends learning new skills. But there's two things I'll say to that. First one is, you can find time. I know I gave up a lot of things I used to do that weren't going to get me to where I wanted to go, which would be have a successful online business. So I got rid of those things. I used to watch TV more. I used to watch YouTube more. I used to watch movies more. I used to just go for a walk, just by going for a walk. Now I have podcasts playing, or I have audiobooks going. If I'm driving, I listen to audiobooks and podcasts. So there are plenty of ways you can find time. And the second point I'd say is, well, what choice do you really have? If you want to learn these skills, it's going to take you time. And saying you don't have enough time, well, you've got no choice. Would you rather learn now, or would you rather learn after you lost your job and then you've got to start from scratch? Right, so it's a harsh way of putting it, but it's a fact. If you want to learn these skills in your spare time, then you just got to go in and do it. You've got to find a way before it's too late and you've got no choice but to find a way. I don't know where to start. Well, that's why a lot of the workshops that I've sent you before. The workshops will show you how to start. Also, Stuart's latest webinar, the crisis webinar, that shows you how you can start. I'll give you some extra tips going on here. But if you don't know where to start, then you either go online and you do the groundwork and you dig in and you try and find a way that's going to work for you, or you invest a bit of money into something like mentors, where you've got a whole curriculum laid out for you, everything you need, and takes you from starting off from scratch, up to having a website running, knowing what you're marketing, and ready to go. So it answers that question very clearly in the mentors, inside mentors. If you don't know what product or service to sell, well, yes, it's not easy to know what product or service to sell, but we have all that training. That's all covered inside mentors in a number of training modules. So the information is available. This is quite a typical one. It looks way too technical. Being an online business, you think it's going to be very, very technical. And to be honest, it is quite technical, but it's so much simpler than it used to be. There are so many tools available nowadays that make life so simple. And a lot of stuff is available for free anyway. So things like building a website. I never built a website before. After I joined, it's called the SFM, joined the SFM, I had a website up in a few weeks, and I've revamped it twice, 3 times since then, but it's not difficult to make a website. Pretty straightforward these days, drag and drop. So all the technical stuff that used to be way too hard for us is now within our reach quite easily. And if not, if there are things that are really, really too hard for you, you can find solutions. There are other businesses like Upworks and other people that will help you for a pretty good price. But basically, you can learn the skills. There's nothing to stop you. I'm too old to reskill. When you've been in a career for many, many years, you think, well, I'm too old. I don't want to learn new stuff. I'm just too much for me. No, I've reskilled in the last 4 years. It's not a big deal. And just to let you know, another statistic, inside mentors, the average age is around 48, I think it is. It's the late 40s. There are people there from 20 years old up to 80 years old. So you're never too old, never too young. Oh, here's a nice one. I thought I'd better touch on this because it might be in someone's mind. How do I know this isn't a scam? Well, firstly, you don't. I know it's not because I'm in there. I see what happens. Let's just do an analogy. It's like joining a top-level gym. You can join a gym. You want to get fit. So you go and join a gym on January the 1st or whatever, January the 2nd when they open. And you pay your money, you've got your year's membership, and you've got two sorts of people. Sort of person, right, I've joined the gym, I want to get fit, I'm in there. Every day they go to the gym, they work out. Within a month or two, they're seeing the results, keep working at it, and they get what they're looking for. Other people, maybe not quite so keen, or I might go for the first week or two, a bit hard, it's raining today, or I don't fancy it. It's not really not worth it. I can't see the results. And they still pay the gym membership, but they're not getting the most out of the gym. So they're going to fail, right? They're going to stop going and give up. So for them, is it a scam? I don't know. You tell me, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not. The opportunity was there. It's up to them to make the most of the opportunity. So also with Inside Mentors, not only is it amazing value, but they also give you a 30-day window to get your money back. So you can go in, try it out for 30 days. If it's not for you, if you think it's a scam for starters, then you just leave, you get your money back. But if you find it's not for you because it's not what you thought it was, or it's going to be too hard, or whatever reason you got, or something changes in your life and you don't have time anymore, you just cancel in 30 days, get your money back. So that's really the best we can do, is to offer you that guarantee, so that at least you shouldn't be scared to jump in when you're ready. Okay, what should we look at next? So why should I listen to you, Scott? I'll just give you a quick rundown of my story. So I've been a corporate professional for 30 odd years. 14 years ago, I started a product business, just something during the weekend with my wife. Bit of fun. We thought we'd try something different, try and get a bit of money coming in. And we gave up. Failed? Yeah, we failed. We failed because we gave up. Why did we fail? First, we had no help. We were just making up as we went along. Fair enough. It's only a bit of fun anyway. We didn't waste too much money on it. We had no marketing experience. So it was a small product. So we didn't know how to get the product in front of people potentially to buy it from us. And we were driving to shops and driving to places and saying, do you want this? Would you like to sell this for us? So we didn't know what we were doing. And also on the online infancy, so not only from us, from our point of view, but also in general, like there wasn't an eBay or Alibaba or an Amazon, all those sort of online businesses that will make it much easier for us. We can't just give them a product and then they sell it for us. So we didn't have that option. So that kind of failed quite unspectacularly. But anyway, it's a bit of fun, a bit of learning. 9 years ago, I got the itch to do some stock trading. And I actually did quite well. Just a bit of fun in the evenings and that. And I thought, this is good, this is easy. So I thought I'll give it a job and I'll do this full time. Yeah, right. Before you heard stories about like that one. And it didn't work. So I failed on that one. I had no system. I had no training. I had no support. I had the wrong mindset. So quite a few good reasons why I wasn't going to succeed at that. If I tried it nowadays, I would do 100 times better. But in those days, I wasn't ready for it. And it didn't work out for me. So let me jump forward a few years. This is the 4 years ago when I joined SFM. So I wanted to change. It happened one night. I was just suddenly looking at my bank statements and I thought, this is not good. I had 2 young girls. So 4 years ago, the girls would have been 6 and 8. I wanted to spend time with them. Of course, I was always going to work and getting exhausted, coming home tired. Money wasn't going as far. I got a young family to support. And of course, pay increases are never as much as the real cost of living. And I was also thinking, well, retirement is only 15, 20 years away. Can I afford it? No, I can't. What am I going to do? And that's when I saw an advert like the one you probably saw of me on YouTube, explaining that online education could be the way to change my life. And I saw Stuart Ross and I just gelled with what he had to say and I trusted him, which has been validated because he's a really nice guy. And I've been with it ever since. And being a full education program, you get all the training. You got the training and you get the tools. They're going to go together. You also get the support, not only technical support, but you get all the community support. You get coaches, you get mentors. All this makes a massive difference to succeeding. And then there's the integrity of the company. I just love the fact that everyone is on their own little mission, trying to save the world in their own little way. And we all support each other doing it. And it's just amazing. So that's why one of the reasons why I'm an affiliate for mentors, because I just love the story and I just love what they're trying to do. Or what they are doing, I should say. Okay, so I said at the beginning, I'll give you three methods of increasing your chance of succeeding online. And this is the first one. Secret number 1, high ticket sales. Now, if you're an online marketer, you get paid a commission on any sales that are made. And how you get those sales and how much commission you get makes a huge difference. So the first thing we look at, what doesn't work. This is the kind of thing that, well, it can work, but it's very, very hard. There are much easier ways. This is why high ticket is much better. So if you're selling a $30 item and you've got a $10 profit and you want to make, say, 10 grand a month, that's a good wage. You've got to sell 1,000 of these every month. And to sell 1,000 of them, you've got to do some pretty good marketing or have a very, very popular product. And even then, that probably won't last anyway, because it usually fads. But to get that sort of volume is pretty hard. You've got to be very, very good at what you're doing, or have an established website, established funnel, all those sort of things. Not impossible, but it's certainly not the easiest way to do it. Now, with high ticket sales, let's look at a $3,000 sale. That's reasonably high ticket. There are ones much higher than that, 10, 20, 30, 100,000. And for that, your commission might be $1,000. Now, with a $30 item, your commission is always going to be pretty low, or your profit's going to be low. If it's your own product, then you've got all the other costs involved with getting that product to market. If you're being an affiliate for somebody else, then that's probably going to be a physical product. And with physical products, you tend to get low commissions. Amazon's typically 1 to 3% for product sales. They go up to 10%, but usually 1 to 3% is typical. Whereas when you're doing high ticket sales, you're selling, usually it's online courses or information, digital courses. So $3,000 sales, not unreasonable. And being an e-course, the commissions are much higher. So you often get, in this case, we're looking at 30%, 33%, but in reality, you can get ones up to 50 or even higher percent. Some go up to 70, 80% commissions. So a $1,000 profit from a $3,000 sale is quite reasonable and achievable. So for that, of course, you've only got to sell 10 per month to get your 10 grand a month. Oops, got a wrong sign in there. Now, when you're doing marketing, it's just as easy or just as difficult whether you're doing the one that doesn't work or the one that does work, because they both take a lot of effort. They both take the effort of understanding the product, getting it to market, learning who your audience is, how you're going to connect with the audience, and how they're going to buy through you, through your sales funnel. I don't know. So it's pretty much the same amount of effort depending which way you go. So you got to think, well, do I want to be selling 1,000 items a month or just 10? Obviously 10 sounds a lot easier. That's why high ticket is secret number 1 to succeeding. Secret number 2 is automation. Now this is automation, unfortunately, is taking a lot of people's jobs away, and certainly will be in the next 10, 20, 30 years. But we can use it to our advantage as online marketers. So what doesn't work? I shouldn't really say what doesn't work because, oh yeah, sorry, this is right, yeah, okay. So what doesn't work? Selling one item at a time. Go back pre-internet, you get phone, we still get them, of course, phone calls, cold calling, somebody knocking at your door, asking if you want to buy something. That's selling one item at a time. You try selling 1,000 items per month, like we talked about earlier. And of course, you're limited to who you can connect with, whether it's phone calls or knocking on the front door. And effectively, you're trading your time for money. So you manage to sell one, to sell the second one, you've got to spend more time doing it. And then you get the third one, another chunk of time. And this is a bit like your 9-to-5 corporate job, because if you want to earn more money, you either work overtime and get paid for it, or maybe you get a higher position in the company and end up working more hours because that's your role. So you're trading time for money. This is where automation comes in, and why it's such an amazing part of the online world. It makes our life so much simpler. Doing something once, you automate it. Let's look at an example. Say you want to build a course, just a little course. Maybe it's a $1,000 course. No, let's go. It's a $100 course, right? A very small course, $100. You're going to sell it for. It's going to take you 2 weeks of your work to get this course ready. Now you compare that to a normal job. You're going to do 2 weeks of preparation and get 0 out of it until you start marketing it. That 2 weeks is preparing your course, right? Getting your course ready for market and getting an audience ready for it. So you send it out to your audience, then people start buying it. And suddenly you get an influx of $100 coming through. And then you might be covering your costs within a month or two. Then that course will probably be relevant for months, maybe years. So you just park it. It's automated, right? People can find it on the internet. They can buy it. $100 just keep rolling in. So you're now on to the next project. Next 2 weeks, build another course. Next 2 weeks, build another course. And you're building up your portfolio of courses. And all the time, the first ones are still generating money, generating income. And you've got these new ones generating income and new ones generating income. And before you know it, you've got a whole bunch of income streams coming through from your courses you're developing. So this is where automation is so great. Once you've done the hard work of getting everything set up, you can just press a few buttons and let it do most of the work. Not all of it, there'll always be a little bit of maintenance, but generally speaking, a bit like shooting a video. You probably signed up to my email list because you saw a video of me. Now, I wasn't in front of you speaking to you live, obviously. I've recorded that video once. Maybe it took me a day or two to get it all ready and set up and onto YouTube. And then I get thousands and thousands of views. So I've done it once and the automation is doing it all for me. And this is where you use a sales funnel. So sales funnel, in case you weren't sure what a sales funnel is, you start off with putting a message out to the world, to your audience. And then when they respond to your message and they want to either receive the workshops, in my case, the video workshops, they'll click on something on YouTube, they'll come through to my what's called the landing page, what's called the squeeze page, a few different terms, but a web page that has a picture of me, reminds you of what it is my message was on my video, and then somewhere to put your email address in. So you put your email address in, you click go for that, and then you go through to the thank you page, which is another web page that says thank you for signing up, and then I can then have some information on there about what it is we want to talk about. So that's called a sales funnel. And then, of course, there'll be the sign up afterwards. A percentage of those people will then sign up for the Mentors platform, Mentors program. So that's what a sales funnel is all about. And that's part of the automation process, because all of that is automated. You click on this, it goes to this web page, put this in, goes to this web page, then you sign up, all automated, all of it. Once it's set up, magic, it's all done. So automation is secret number 2. Secret number 3. Let's have a look. Master paid marketing. Just see what we have time. Okay. So to be successful, you can use organic marketing. Absolutely, you can. But it's not the best. The best way to succeed is to master paid marketing. The problem with organic marketing is it's more time consuming. You need to build up your audience organically by whatever that might be, doing YouTube videos every day, writing blogs every day. Whatever it is you're doing is slow. You'll get people in organically using search engine optimization inside of Google search engine or YouTube search engine or whatever it might be, but it's a much slower way. And it's also less targeted. Yes, you can target it using SEO. You can target it by your messaging, but it's not as good as with paid marketing. So paid marketing is much faster because your message is going out to the audience directly, and it's very, very targeted. So I can send a message out to people between the age of 35 and 55 who are looking for a job, for instance, or searching for a new job online. So my message will go straight out in front of those people, and those people will hopefully resonate more with my message of do you want to find an alternative to your 9-to-5 job where you can work for yourself, etc. And I can do it directly, so there's no waiting; it's just there. And then the targeting has put my message in front of the right person at the right time, which is what marketing is all about. So it's much, much faster. Of course, it's more expensive, right? Which is why you have to master the paid marketing. And that can take a bit of time and a bit of investment. But here's the massive advantage. Return on investment can be 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, even higher. Yeah, people inside our community who regularly get 4-to-1 on their return on investment. So what that means is for $1,000 that they invest in their adverts, they'll return $4,000 in revenue. So they dish out $1,000 to YouTube, and they get $4,000 back from mentors or whoever they're affiliated to. But it can even be higher than that. So mastering paid marketing really is the secret, and that is what we teach a lot of inside mentors, inside their education. So I'm whizzing a bit fast here, but I'm very conscious of the time and your time. I mentioned before why I love mentors. This is what they stand for. Right? The two main guys, Stuart Ross and Jay Kubizak, they joined forces over 10 years ago, and they started up SFM, which stands for Six Figure Mentors. That seemed to be a good idea at the time, and they are now transitioning across to mentors. But they were both really, really successful marketers. They had made all the money they needed. They had fast cars and whatever else floated their boat at the time. And then they realized that, hang on, this is not what life's all about. There's only so many Porsches I can buy. Just Stuart Ross, he loves his Porsches. There's so many Porsches I can buy. What will I do myself now? So they decided that they would join forces and set up an education program to help other people, so that anyone can escape their 9-to-5. Any mum with single mum with kids can learn how to start their own business and support their kids from home. All these different sort of people basically help anyone learn the skills if they want to learn them. And that's what they've done. And they've been working on that for 10 years. They've come a long, long way. And now the next phase is beginning. We started last year, about a year ago now, with mentors, started rolling the mentors platform out, and kind of in transition at the moment. Lots more to come in the next 6-12 months. So this is what these two guys are about. I met both of them. They're really nice guys, very honest. All they want to do is help people and inspire people to make changes in their lives and in everyone around them. So that's what the SFM Mentors is about. Okay. So where can you learn these skills? The Mentors All-In program. I'll give you a quick tour in a second of the All-In program. It's basically everything you need. So what I'll do, I'll just, so I can get this working. I need to get out of this. Okay, that's good. Good start. Now we go across to that one. Okay, so inside Mentors, this is the SFM dashboard. Hopefully you can still see that. Thumbs up. Excellent, thank you. And these are the getting started modules here. So when you come on board, the first thing to do is go through these 7 getting started modules. So System for Selling Online is kind of the introduction. Your foundation is about you. So getting your mind in the right place. What do you want to achieve? What's your ideal day? What are you doing this for? So it's very much about a mindset kind of thing and putting you in the right place. These are the foundations, right? This is really, really important. The third one is the affiliate marketing foundation. So we're now talking about affiliate marketing because we believe this is the best way for newbies to get started. Because this way you're only worried, you're not worried, you're only concerned with concentrating on the marketing side of things. You're not concentrating on buying new products and see if they work. You're not concentrating on developing products, developing services, developing training courses, developing coaching products, all those sort of things that can go wrong. So you become an affiliate for anyone. There's a great affiliate program here at Mentors as well, and with high ticket items in there, I might add. And that's a great place to start. So that's why he goes through that in a lot of detail. What happened there? Okay. Then how to set up a website. Inside Mentors program, there is a website builder. Well, there's a hosting package for your website. I'll show you that in a moment. But it's all included. So there's monthly investment on this program, includes everything, includes all these tools. So the tools in there, and it shows you how to build a website from scratch there. Then there's a mini site and autoresponder. So we're now talking about the getting your mini site set up, your website with all your landing page and all those kind of things as well. I talked about earlier, thank you page. And the autoresponder is what looks after your emails. So if you're being an affiliate and you're advertising, then as people sign up to your email list, you need to collect emails, and that goes into your autoresponder. So that shows you how to set that up, and it shows you the marketing side of it, how to actually run your promotions. As you see, each of these has a, I'll get that away now. Each of these has a set of modules, set of videos for each one, and then marketing your message, so more detail on marketing. So this is a pretty in-depth course, and it'll take you from the beginning, knowing nothing, introduce everything to you, get your website built, your autoresponder set up, and then start marketing. So by the time you finish these 7 modules, you're up and running. You're not going to be amazingly successful because you've got lots to learn, but the foundations are there, and then just keep improving. This can take anything from, realistically, it should be about 2 months to do this. If you are at home all day with just this to concentrate on, you can probably do it in a couple of weeks. Depending how much time you can allocate to learning these skills. But there's a lot of content there, and it's your foundation, so it's got to be good. So that's getting started. But inside this Mentors all-in program, there's everything. I'll quickly look at LinkedIn Learning. You may have heard of LinkedIn Learning. You've got access to all of those courses as well, over 10,000 courses. I want to go into that, of course. But that's all included in the membership. Go into Mentors, and if we look under here, we can see we can buy domains, we can set up websites. Mentors itself is like a Facebook without the Facebook problems. It's just about inspiring each other. So this is where you host your websites here. Other stuff, graphics packages, and other things you can do as well. But so the tools are all here. And then, of course, the big one is the trainings. So I've shown you the getting started modules, which will get you up and running. But there is more, tons more. So there's one here. This is Stuart. He goes a whole course here on building an online business from scratch. So this is really a really good course as well. And again, it's not just a little course, it's a lot. There's a lot in it. A lot of meat on the bone, as they say in Texas, apparently. Yeah, so each of these modules has a lot of detail in there. I'll just give you a quick flick through these courses so you can see set up your websites. There's affiliate, just a tracking course there. There's a site builder course, how to use the site builder in doing your website. Lift your LMS if you want to do a members. It's doing training, course material. You can build your own courses using Lifter. All this is included. Thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Ecom 101 course, Instagram training, bulletproof YouTube ads training, convert your training, WooCommerce, Facebook. Like it's just incredible. This stuff, many $1,000s worth of trainings in there, including in your monthly package. Now there's other stuff as well, but I realise we are running short of time, so I will. What else is there? Anything else to cover? No, we'll leave it there. Okay, let's get Keynote back. And go. So if you still got questions, the best place to go is Stuart's latest webinar. It's called, it used to be called First 10K webinar. Now it's called Crisis into Opportunity webinar. It's in my emails in the footer. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long, full of amazing stuff to get you started. If you want to go alone and just dive in there, you can learn so much from his trainings. Otherwise, he shows you the power of the mentors all in package in a bit more detail than I've had time to go through. And there's also a shortcut to it here directly through my website, buildmylifestyle.com or .net/webinar. And from doing that one, that'll take you straight to the register page. And if you actually want to get started, then you can go to this URL here, buildmylifestyle.com/start. And I'll go straight into the sales page of Mentors All In. Bit of salesy stuff in there, show you what it's all about, and then you can just sign up straight away from there. Now, I did say at the beginning that there'll be some bonuses. So let's go through those. If you sign up through me, I love helping people as well. That's why I'm here. I'm not, a few years ago, you'd never think it possible for me to stand in front of a camera and talk for an hour about something. It's not me. Well, I don't like cameras. Well, I don't know. It's not nice, but I'm not comfortable in front of cameras. Okay. But I do it because I like to help people. And the only way I can really connect with people is through cameras. So anyway, people who sign up through me to the Mentors All In package, I offer my own little bonuses because I want you to succeed. I want you to sign up in confidence that I'll do my best to help you to succeed. That's one of the things I didn't really get when I joined. I had to, doesn't matter. I had to work it out, but I'm now very keen on helping people. So I offer 6 free coaching calls, about 25 minutes each, one-on-one with me, just to let me know where you're at, what you want to achieve, and the best way for you to get there. And I can help direct you through the maze of information in Mentors, because there's so much stuff there. It's easy to get lost, distracted, procrastinating, and that sort of stuff. So I offer that 6 free calls with me on Zoom. The second one I hold a weekly mastermind. I've now teamed up with another guy who's another leader inside Mentors, and we do it together. Every week we have an hour and a half of connecting with our members and just chatting about where they're at, where they want to go, what they want to achieve. And again, how we can help them with our experience and with the resources available inside Mentors. So that's done every week. We also have a Facebook group as well. where we post all this information, private Facebook group. Now the salesy bit. Right, I've got to do this, I'm afraid. Never feel comfortable doing the sales side of things. I'm not a salesman. So the mentors all in sign up, I call it a bundle, right? Because it's the mentor sign up plus these bonuses that I'm offering there. So the normal price was $995 for the mentors all in package. But when they kicked this off last year, they knew that this was a crucial time in the world, in the economy, what's going on. People are losing their jobs, people are scared, people want to change their jobs. So when they launched this, they actually launched it a lot cheaper than what the price was going to be, because I want to help people. I don't even think they make any money out of this, the Stuart Ross and Jay Cooper's. They just do it because they love it, love to help people. Bonus one, it's hard to put a figure on my coaching. Say $100 ago, $600. Bonus two, the weekly masterminds. The masterminds are actually invaluable. A lot of people pay thousands and thousands of dollars for masterminds. We say $500. So the value here is over $2,000 value in what I'll just show you tonight. And to sign up for mentors, sign up 2 mentors through me, through my links, $99. $99 for the first month, and then $97 every month after that. And that's all that stuff I showed you inside mentors, the training, the tools, everything you need. It's just incredible. One of the things I find, I think we're selling it too cheap, so people don't think that it's really legitimate because it's so cheap. But it's amazing. And as I said before, 30-day money back guarantee. So if you're not sure, just try it, see what's there, get a feel for what is available to you, how you can change your life through it, and just go in. And like I said at the beginning, go in 100%. If you go in 60%, 70%, you're not gonna work. It's not gonna work for you, because it's going to take a lot of effort to succeed. So go in 100%. But if you're going to succeed anywhere, then this is the place, because of the support, because of all the support, all the trainers, the coaches, the mentors, the community, and all the training. It's just incredible. So that's why I'm an affiliate for this, because I just love it so much. And I think that is me done. Quick deep breath. Oh, 1 hour, crikey. Okay, let me just stop my screen share. Okay, so it always takes longer than I think. I talk too much, but have you got any questions? No, in the chat, sorry. Yeah, the chat much. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. How does it handle terms and conditions, GDPR? Part of the when you set up a website, there are templates we use, standard templates, and you can select terms and conditions, privacy policy, cookie policy, affiliate, what's it called? Affiliate disclaimer, those things, and it automatically gives you templates for those. So that's all covered. GDPR has to be done by an external somebody. I use RU Bender, which is $10 a year or something, $20 a year. I don't know, some small amount, and then they just handle the GDPR part of it. iubenda.com, I think. Good. Is that good? Any other questions? No, I've taken up a lot of your time there. I hope you found it interesting, useful. I hope you're keen to get stuck in. I'm always here. Any questions you have, just drop me an email. All the emails I send you, just reply to those, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Right, well, thank you for joining. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Right, you're welcome. I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers.
Take care.